Good morning. Welcome back to Crafting a Country Life. It's a kind of a cold, raw day here in New England. We had some ice coming down last night, a little bit of snow, so it feels good to be kind of nesting in my studio this morning and catching up on a couple of videos. I've got a haul to share with you today, and these are some items that have arrived in the mail this past week, and a couple of things that I actually found when I was out shopping, running errands last weekend. So let me just dive right in. The first thing that I wanted to share was this set of pom-poms that come in a garland for $1 over at Dollar General. We have one a couple of miles from us that's new in our area, and they've got just starting to get in some of their Valentine supplies, but I thought for the price this was a really good bargain. I'm probably going to be taking these off of the string to use, but I like the size of them, and they will be great for putting pom-poms on the top of my recent gnome projects. So I thought that would be one use for them, but probably other uses as well. So that was the first thing. And then the other thing that arrived in the mail this week was a small order from Scrapbookcom. I ordered some Nuvo drops, and I've been trying to get these colors for quite a while now. They were all out of stock before the holidays, and now they're back in stock. But I did find this kind of ivory color, which I'd been looking for quite a while, and they had it in stock. This one is called Malted Milk, and it's just a beautiful, soft ivory, kind of creamy color. So that'll be fun to use in some of my primitive projects, and also some of the vintage paper lines that I have. This will match really well with. This one is called, this one is Crystal Drops. The next one is Dream Drops. So these have kind of a pearlescent finish to them. This one is called Rudolph's Nose. And it's actually not as dark of a red as I was expecting it to be, but I think it'll work out fine. And it is such a beautiful kind of pearlescent shimmer to it, which I love. The last one is this kind of a greenish color, not quite teal, but a green with some, some glitter in it. These are the glitter drops. So I'm looking forward to trying this out in some of my Christmas projects, actually, for next year. So we'll just tuck this aside. And then the other item that I purchased at Scrapbook.com was a honeybee stamp 6x6 Gingham Galore Holiday Tiny Checks. It has like well, let me show you. It's got the checks on one side, and then on the reverse it has them on the diagonal with a tone on tone. And the colors are perfect really for year-round, but more specifically for Christmas and winter. There's grays, there's sort of a creamy beige color, some blues, some mint, some sage green. Whoops, get this in frame. Whoops. And then a couple different shades of red. And then towards the back, it repeats. There's the darker blue, the lighter blue. There we go. Very pretty. So I'm looking forward to using that. And these are great, for backgrounds, because the patterns are small enough, and especially with the tone on tones, they don't compete with anything that you layer over them that might have a stronger visual impact, with different prints and so on. So I do love to use these. Okay, and then the other thing that came in was an order from Frank Garcia, and I ordered one of his more recent collections. This one is called Miel. See if I can get that. Oops, bumping my camera here. There we go. It's called Miel, M-I-E-L, by Frank Garcia. And the thing that I love about this collection, aside from the fact that it has a very kind of vintage or shabby chic feel to it, which I'm partial to, is that it has the mints, the pale blues, the soft pinks, and also a little touch of sort of a golden yellow. And there are some bee-themed icons in here that I'm really partial to. I started collecting some bee-themed paper crafting and stitchery fabrics and so on last spring. So I've been trying to add to my collection, and when I saw this pad, I knew I had to have it. So anyway, here's one of the pages that has sort of the bee theme to it, and this beautiful soft yellow golden caramel color is just so pretty, and just the fact that it has a lot of pretty florals and kind of a vintage turn of the century feel, I just love. And then here's the back side here with the flowers. And this large paper pad also has gold foiling on it, which is really lovely. Okay, here's the back side of the next page. I'll flip this down. And there are lots of cut aparts or collaged pages, which I absolutely love. And look at this image, this little girl here up in the corner. Isn't she pretty? Oh, just love that. And the soft mint green of that, and the beautiful golden color. And these will match with a lot of materials that I already have in my stash. So that's that one. And then let's take a look in the back. Okay, the back side is sort of a green William Morris wallpaper kind of a print. Very pretty, very soft in the colorways. And then here's the print on the front side. Sort of an all-over. This I would cut apart, you know, and use the different icons in different ways. So that's very pretty. Look at this little princess down in the corner with her crown. And the little bees flying around. It's so pretty. Okay, and then the next set has like kind of a French general soft floral background. And then the front side has these cut-apart tags. Again, with those beautiful soft pastels and a hint of that beautiful soft yellow. That's so pretty. Lots of bee-themed icons. And these tags here. Whoops. And let's see, the next one has a wreath motif. Lots of gold, text in the background, and these pretty pink and pale blue and soft sage green botanicals. I love that. The back side has this pretty stripe with text in the background. Oh gosh, I love these. There's another cut apart page. So pretty. And that ivory is here and sort of in the background. And then the reverse side of these has these little fabric strips in pink and blue and another pale blue floral and some dots. So yeah, and here's that beautiful blue ticking. Just love that. And here's the layout for that side. Oh gosh, I love these. Look at this paper lace at the bottom here. Sort of like a frame. I love that. Lots of fun ideas to do with that. So that's the 12 by 12. I also picked up the 6 by 6. It has the same papers, but of course, you know, the motifs are much smaller. So that'll be fun to use in smaller projects and embellishments. And then I picked up the puffy stickers. Again, very small size, so they would be great on embellishments. Beautiful for layering. And then a couple of packages they have 2 different types of ephemera that go with this collection. The first package has 21 pieces in it. I'll just flip this over. These are not, you can't open these from the bottom, so I'm not going to bother to pull them out. But on the back, it shows you what's included. You can kind of see. And there's some journaling card sizes and then some little cut-apart die-cut pieces as well. So pretty. All right, and then this package has 28 pieces in it. And here's what's included on the back side. Oh, I just love that little girl. That's such a pretty image. Some alphabets and some other text rectangular shapes there as well. This will be really fun to use. And the chipboards, these are both the same, but it comes with 2 sides. Get these images here. Here's the bottom. And then the top. Love that golden color. And this it's almost like a darker honey color around the edge of the little beehive. So beautiful. And here's the back. And down towards the bottom. love these. They're so, so pretty. Okay, and then these are just doubles here. And then I did pick up the journaling note card pack as well. So these have designs, front and back. There's the Eiffel Tower. This one has a butterfly at the bottom. The backs all have the same print on them. This one, Bee Culture, Handbook of Bee Culture. Very pretty. Okay, let's see. Those. And then the next one is that very tiny blue French General floral print on the front. And the back has the larger floral. Here's the next one. And then here's the next. I think there are 5 of each. I have to check on the front of the package. There's that stripe again that was in the large pad with the text background. And the little bee-themed floral wreath. And this beautiful bee lacy paper frame with flowers. With that gold, the pretty gold yellow and the pink. Oh, I just love this. And then this one here with the little flowers, and then there's like another paper frame around the edge. I think that's the last one. Yep. So this has 45 cards, 3 inches by 4 inches, 15 design motifs, and 3 sheets of each. So that completes the collection. I can't wait to get started using this for some spring projects. I'm going to set this aside and show you the last item that I'm really excited about, even though Christmas has passed. But if you haven't had a chance to get to Michael's, I've noticed that in my area, they're just now getting in a lot of their Christmas items, and they're automatically going directly to clearance price at 75% off. So, you know, if you're interested in stocking up on a few things for next year, or if you do Christmas crafting in July, you'll be well prepared. I picked up this holiday spice pad, which I could not find anywhere before the holidays. And I looked for it high and low. I checked a lot of the different Michaels in my area. I went online and I had no luck. Anyway, long story short, they're finally on the shelf and it's February at a clearance price. So I picked this up. And the reason that I really, really wanted this one is that it has some beautiful soft colonial colors that are perfect for more primitive country looks. And I plan on using some of these, you know, the pretty oranges, the deep rusty reds, and lots of plaids are in this collection that will go well with that crafting theme. So I plan on using these. I was able to pick up the matching sticker book that goes with this at a clearance price before the holidays, but they didn't have the paper pads. Look at these pretty tags. And wouldn't these be pretty included with a beautiful loaf of cranberry nut bread or something, wrapped up all beautifully with some coordinating gingham ribbon. And I pulled these out of my stash, and they coordinate really nicely with this paper pad. So I'm thinking, you know, you could even cut some of these up in strips and fringe them and use them as ribbon to tie up a pretty loaf, and include one of these beautiful tags on top. It's just so pretty. These would be fun for winter journals, card making. Look at that beautiful scene there with the Christmas trees with spices on them. So there's a few recipe cards included. There, that beautiful green and beige and rusty red plaid. I am just in love with that. Here's a strip page here. The deer with the reeds and the trees and the spices. I just love that. So pretty. Here's an all over. And of course these, you know, sometimes these can be hard to use. I tend to use the edges of them. I'll fussy cut the edges, or I'll cut them up into 6-inch squares and use them that way. And sometimes I'll just use that paper in the center as a solid background for other crafting projects. So these generally get cut up quite a bit in my craft room. And then this beautiful deep green with the gold. Hope that's in frame. Gotta watch my camera so you can see what I'm showing. And this kind of deep, kind of brownish, caramel brown plaid here. Here's a leafy botanical, more trees. There we go. That beautiful snowy pale green. And some cut-aparts here. More spices and oranges. Love those colors. So pretty. More cut-aparts and tags. Okay, and then of course this sweet gingerbread page is one of my favorites. Some more greenery, I think. There we go, and then a rusty red with a gold floral. So, love that pad. We'll tuck that away for next time I do my Christmas crafting. Okay, I think that's it for today. We've got everything pretty much all set, and that should do it. I hope you enjoyed watching this haul video, and check out your Michaels if you have one in your area and you're interested in possibly putting some Christmassy crafting supplies aside for next year. It's a great time to make your purchases. Okay, I hope you have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.